I think John Brennan's completely unhinged, and you see him now calling the president treasonous. And what should worry every American is John Brennan was in charge of the CIA, the most powerful intelligence gathering group on the planet. They can absorb every bit of information you can imagine, your phone calls, your metadata, your bank records, your visa records. They could destroy any person's life. The person at the head of that turns out to be very much a partisan, a Trump hater, and very much just someone who is, a Trump hater. I guess that's the best way to put it. But, I really am worried that he was head of the CIA for so long, harboring all of that bias. John Brennan started out his adulthood by voting for the Communist Party presidential candidate. He's now ending his career by showing himself to be the most biased, bigoted, over-the-top, hyperbolic, sort of unhinged director of the CIA we've ever had. And really it's an insult to everything about our government to have a former head of the CIA calling the president treasonous just because he doesn't like him. But realize that Brennan, I filibustered Brennan. I tried to keep Brennan from ever being the leader of the CIA. But realize that Brennan and Clapper are known for wanting to expand the authority of the intelligence agencies to grab up everyone's information, including Americans. And so I don't have a lot of respect for these people. Even before they decided to go on hating the president, I disliked these people because they wanted to grab up so much power and use it against the American people. Yeah. Dov Levin studied this from Carnegie-Mellon University and said that the USA hacked or tried to get involved with 80 different elections over the last 50 years. The Soviet Union has, China does. And so the rule that we should learn, or the moral we should learn from this is we need to protect our elections. And there are a lot of things we could discuss, but people are so intent about making this about their hatred, their Trump derangement syndrome, that we aren't talking about really what we should do. Hi, this is Rand Paul with an update from Washington. This week, President Trump concluded his summit with President Putin of Russia. Dialogue with our adversaries is just as important as with our friends, perhaps more so. We have so many issues to deal with: Iran, Syria, North Korea, emerged and nuclear proliferation. We need an open dialogue and engagement. Trump haters and hawks from both sides of the aisle were quick to denounce the president's actions. But I, for one, am glad he went. The world is too dangerous to threaten war over hacked emails, and it is too dangerous to choose isolation when confronted with the challenges to our relations and to world peace. Throughout history, including during the height of the Cold War, both sides maintained constant dialogue and communications. Even during the Cuban Missile Crisis, we had diplomatic relations and constant communications. Foreign policy is difficult. It comes in many shades of gray, and those who treat it as a team sport do harm to our safety and to our politics. This week, President Trump said he would rather take a political risk in pursuit of peace than to risk peace in pursuit of politics. I couldn't agree more. That's why I'm following up his visit to Russia with my own visit in the next few weeks. We will discuss trade, cultural exchanges, and how to better work for peace and prosperity in the world. I look forward to consulting with President Trump between his visit and mine, and to work with diplomats from both countries to have a successful trip and better relationships. Millions of lives could be at stake. I hope that we will always work and continue to work for peace.